Hey, what's up you guys, it's Vani and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here or haven't yet already, hit the subscribe button and the bell to turn on post notifications. Follow my social media in the description box below. I also have a vlog channel where I sometimes post weekly vlogs, so you should subscribe to that channel. It's linked below as well. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be telling you guys a story time, kind of, about the first time the only time I tripped. Ready? So I'm going to be using person A, person B, and person C to talk about the people in this video because I did not get their permission to talk about them in this video. So I'm just gonna play it safe and use person A, person B, and person C. I do remember who they are, so I will hopefully not trip up on which person is A, B, or C. So, a friend of a friend's went to a festival and had some LSD left over, and my friend got them, person A got them, and was like, hey, let's all hang out tonight and do this. And I was like, I don't know about all that. And they're like, come on. And I was like, yeah, you're right, might as well. And so they cut, there was like 2 pieces, they cut them in 4s or 4s, yeah, 4s, I'm dumb, and I got the smallest piece. And after about a half hour, person C was like, you know what, we need bigger pieces, this isn't working. And I was just sitting there, you know, and then person A, who got it, was like, okay, let's cut up the second piece. I got the smallest one again. Okay, because they have all done it before, I believe, and I obviously have not. So after a while it kicked in, and honestly, like, I didn't really feel anything, like, until we put in like a black light bulb. Then it was like purple in the room, you know, because of the black light, and it was just like I was starting to feel a little like I was floating, kind of. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. And person C and person B, well, person C went to their room and person B was back and forth between the living room where we were and the person C's room. And so, like, it was just like back and forth there, and I don't know, I just remember seeing there was a like Halloween decoration, and I'm pretty sure it was a bat that said like welcome or something on the wall, like to my left, and I was staring at that, and it kept changing different like animals. It was so weird. I did not know, maybe it was a cat, I don't know, I don't remember what the actual thing it was because it kept changing for my vision. So it was like, I don't even know what exactly it was, but I remember it changing to like 50 different animals, and like I was just in awe of it. And I remember going to the bathroom, and like we couldn't turn on the light because it was hard to get to the light, and also like it was dark, so we didn't want to like blind ourselves, so like every time we went to the bathroom it was pitch black if you shut the door, and it was just like rainbows, like kind of like glitches. It was like glitching the world. That's what it looked like, the little glitches all over. And at one point I went outside, and like, I don't know, it just felt like the world was moving. I didn't really feel that much, honestly. But when I came back in from the window, you could see like the trees outside, and they were making some weird shapes. like the vines were moving. Are there vines and trees? The branches were moving and making weird shapes. And the only other thing I remember was two things. One point we had to text. Person B had to text someone, and they were like, I'm not gonna call them, I'm gonna text them, and then like the numbers and letters would move like this. Like it was like a shadow, you know, shadow, see? But it was like moving in a circle, if that makes sense. And then the only other thing I think that I can remember, the only other really thing that happened, which was the big thing for me, is I was sitting in like, you know, one of those outside chairs that you like set up and they have the cups on each side. It was kind of like that, and I was sitting on that, and I was like looking up at the ceiling, and I saw a baby, you know, like those sonogram pictures. That's what was happening. The baby was moving in like a sonogram. I don't know like how else to explain it. And then it turned like to a skull, just like, you know, the average like drawn skull kind of thing. And then I lied, there's more. I went to person C's room at one point. I don't even remember actually why, but as soon as I walked in, it just felt like hell. Like it was gloomy, it was dark, it was like the room was on fire to me. Like I think it's because I didn't like person C at all. Like they hated me, I hated them. So it was like when I went to their space, their aura, like their energy made me just like, I don't know if that made sense. Like the whole room was just like doom and gloom, like the devil was there kind of thing. Like it didn't feel like I was tripping, it just felt like hatred, pure hatred. That's what it felt like, not like the devil or hell, I guess. I don't know what those things feel like, but you could feel the hatred between us when I entered that room. So I think that's about it. I hope that I explained that well enough for you guys to understand what was going through my mind. I don't think like too much happened really, because that was the span of like at least 8 hours, you know, and I feel like it wasn't that intense. And as soon as we turned off the black light, I was like sober, if that made sense. Like everything stopped as soon as the black light turned off. So I don't know. Okay, I'm done talking. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Comment below what other kind of videos you want me to see. I don't know if this video even made sense. I hope it did. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I said text time. See you guys. Love you. Bye.
And that's about it.